Welcome. My name is Heather, and this is Diamonds and Dragonflies. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you found me. And if you are returning, welcome back, and I truly appreciate your continued support. Today we are here with a little different kind of video. We are going to count down the days till Halloween. So today is October 21st when you will be watching this. It is the 20th when I am filming this. So we have exactly 10 days until spooky Halloween, and it only happens once every, I think it's 6 years that Halloween lands on a Friday. And guess what, guys? This year it does. So I am not a super Halloween person, but my daughter is. So if you've been following the channel, you know that Emily, my youngest, who just turned 25 on the 10th of October, she was actually due on October 31st. And I'm kind of thinking that she probably should have waited those extra 21 days to be born because, guys, Halloween just flows through her blood. She has always been super stoked about Halloween. This year, she actually took a second job working as an extra at a haunted house in West Virginia, where she lives, that's being held in an abandoned penitentiary. I think I said that right. She is having a blast. Her room, called the Sacrifice Room, has been #1 voted every weekend by the people attending. So she is super excited and she is absolutely loving it. So I decided that since I got this mini kit from Ever After, I did purchase this. It was not given to me. I wanted to try it out, and it is a Halloween mini kit, and there is exactly 10 mini canvases. So I decided that I was going to count down to Halloween. So let me go and get this all set up to show you, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is Cappy Halloween. So these are all little capybaras. Aren't they adorable? There are 10 of them. They are all 10 by 13 centimeters. And this is from the newish company, Ever After. They started selling and went live on their website on April 11th of 2025. So they recently literally just had their 6-month anniversary on October 11th of 2025. I am loving the company. I love their products. I love their canvases. Their owner, Jessica, is one of the sweetest, most kindest people you will ever meet, and she is so giving in the community. Matter of fact, right now she is giving back by hosting a community event that started October 1st and runs until December 31st called Hello Thankmas. So I will have a link to Ever After's Facebook group down below, which is where the event is being ran, and you can join anytime between now and December 31st. The theme is anything Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, winter, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, any of the fall / winter holidays that will happen between now and December 31st. There is no grand prizes, but there are weekly prizes. And Jessica always puts together the most amazing weekly prizes. So make sure you go and you check it out. And like I said, you can join at any time. So let's go and see what comes with this mini kit. It is a round, which I am very intrigued by because all the mini kits that I've ever done have been square. So I'm very curious as to how this is going to turn out. I haven't opened this yet. I can't wait to look at it. So let's do it together. All right. Okay. So let me zoom out a little bit and let's go. It comes in this box, and then this box was wrapped in a mailer. So we've got, oh, what is this? Stickers? Yep. Okay. So we have a sticker sheet for each canvas. Okay, that's different. All right, so every canvas has its own sticker sheet. These are pre-cut labels, so you can peel them off. You will have to cut out the image if you want to do the image. That is not pre-cut. But they all have a model number. They're all JR114, but you've got F, G, H, I, J, and I'm sure this is, yeah, A, B, C, D, E. So you've got a mini sticker sheet for each one. So But does it look like, and no, you cannot kit this up all together, guys, because look at this. The number 1 is not the same all throughout. Okay, so please make sure you pay attention to that. That the drill color for the symbol is not the same throughout. All right, so make sure you pay attention to that. Wow, the one has 16. It looks like the smallest one has 7. We've got 2 of them that have 7 colors, and then 16 in one, 14, 13, 2 12s, an 11, a 10, and an 8. So 7 is the smallest number, and 16 is the highest number of colors. All right, so we've got that. Then what is this? Oh, okay. So they provided inventory sheets. Oh, that's awesome. So you got an inventory sheet, which tells you how many bags you should have for each canvas. So you can do a double check and make sure that you got all the correct bags of colors and that you got all the right colors for each one. Okay, I'm loving that. I really love these inventory sheets. I wish that all the companies would do that. All right, so let's put that to the side. What else do we have? Okay, so we have a little goodie bag. These were shipped to Jessica, the owner, and then she shipped them out. So she added the little goodie bags. Okay, I just noticed that the bags are Halloween. There's a bat, a cat, we've got a witch, there's a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, that is super cute. Super cute. All right, so we've got some nerds, and we've got some Laffy Taffy, and we've got some dog bone washi tape. Very cool. And then we've got a sugar skull, and then we've got a little Ever After diamond painting company with a QR code for their Facebook group for updates and activities, owned and operated by Jessica Mundy. Contact us by email, everafterdiamondpainting@gmail.com. Create your own fairy tale, which is Ever After's signature motto. All right, I'm going to stick these all back in here real quick. Hubby will get the trick-or-treat candy. I get everything else. Let's move that off to the side, and then let's get back to here. Okay, so then we have, all right, so each canvas comes wrapped in its own, so you've got to look at that model number and match it with the stickers. So we've got A, let's see, that's H, G, A, B, okay, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. So we've got our drill packs for everything. We've got a toolkit, and then we've got our canvases. So let's take those out. I'm going to get rid of the box real quick, guys. So we have more space here. Let's take a look at our toolkit. So you do get a standard toolkit. So this would make a great gift. I am a little uncertain, and I will try to find out the answer. It does say on their website that orders were only being taken till September 10th. However, it says you can still add it to the cart. So I'm not quite sure if you can still get this or not. I will try and find out before I finish this video so that I can let you all know. All right, so we've got a standard stylus with a single placer and a 3 or 4 placer at the end. We've got the Ever After Create Your Own Fairy Tale tweezers that I absolutely love, so I will definitely be keeping those. We've got a squishy to put on your pen. I never know how this goes on. I don't use these, so you're supposed to just slide it. I just don't think I have enough strength in my hand. You've got a 7 placer, a basic tray, and then you've got a caddy with, I think it comes with 4, or is it 6? Hang on. I'm trying to figure out where it opens at. Which side? There we go. Oh, no, I think there's 6. Yeah, 6 pads of purple wax, and you just peel the plastic back to load up your pen. So let's stick that back in there. So there is our toolkit. I'm going to just put this stuff back in here. So so I don't go knocking things off all over the place. All right, so then we've got our canvases. So let's take a look at the canvases. Just going to pull one out for right now. So it's got scalloped and poked edges like a regular. It is the soft lint or silk flocking that they use. We've got a color list legend on both sides. This happens to be the one that has 16 colors. This is the very first one, the JRO 14A. The symbols are very, very clear and printed. These are from, I don't remember, Art Moment. Give me a second here. I'm opening up the handy dandy trusty iPad. And let's get to Ever After. Because I know it said, and I had it in my head what it was, but shop by category, minis. Apple Moment. So Happy Halloween by Apple Moment is right here. It's $40 for the set. And like I said, it did say only till September 10th, but let me see, will it let me put it? Yeah, it'll let me put it in the cart and check out. So I think there might be still some available, so you can still get this. So that's awesome. All right, so I'm super, super excited. All right, let's see what we got here. So this one is a capybara in a cauldron with a potion bottle, a little skull, a spell book. You've got your color list. It's very clear printed. There's no issue seeing the symbols on this. And let's see. Very strong glue. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Nice, thick. Their plastic covers are perfect. They're not super thin, but they're not so thick that they won't fold to bend back when you need them to. So you've got the Ever After diamondpainting.com down there with their logo. You've got the Create Your Own Fairy Tale at the top. So these are very high quality minis, but they are rounds. It looks like you can do some multi-placing on it, but some of it is freehand. So you're going to have to do some single placing as well. Or if you can single place using a multi-placer like I can, then you can do it that way too. So this one is a capybara with a candy corn. He's holding one and he's got a whole bunch laying around him. Then we've got a capybara in a Halloween pumpkin with a spider web. Very cute. Oh, I love this one. He's dressed up like a mummy and we've got his little skull down there. That is so cute. I love that one. That one might be the first one I do. All right, then we have one that's actually landscape instead of portrait. This one is a capybara flying on a broomstick. So it is flying. It is a witch, capybara witch. We've got a capybara telling a ghost story. Oh, that's super cute. Super, super cute. I love it. Then we've got a capybara with its black cat familiar and its magic wand. Loving it. Then we've got a capybara with a witch hat on again, but he's got his trick-or-treat basket because he is going trick-or-treating. Then we've got a capybara with is that a potion bottle? I think it's a potion bottle that he is holding in his hand. Let me see, can I find that one in the inventory sheets? My eyes are not working. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a potion bottle that he's holding. And then we've got Rest in Peace, and it's a capybara bursting out of his grave like a zombie. That is super cool. I am loving these, guys. These are such adorable little images. So we're going to count down to Halloween Day. So I am going to start, actually, I think I'm going to start backward. I'm going to start backward and I'm going to move forward. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and work one of these up real quick and let you know what I think of the drills. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to kit this up. So I've got my inventory sheet. I've got my sticker sheet. I have containers. This is a travel container set that I use, and it has 20 in there. So since the max number was 16, I figured this would be perfect. I've got putty, I guess, stuck fast to this one. Perfect. All right. I do have washi tape on these. I did that so that I put specialty drills in these for a project. So we're just going to ignore those little stickers. And I'm just going to pay attention to the ones on the edge. So these are all ready to go. So stickers won't stick fast. You could just work out of the baggies that these come in. But I don't really like working that way. So I am going to kit up each one. But I am going to take a little shortcut. Because even though the DMC doesn't match the symbol, they all have similar colors. So I'm going to work it that way. So these do have some special drills in them. So number 1 is going to be our 5200, and that is ZG152. Oh, this is number 13. Oh, it might help if I look at the right one. Here we go. So this is number 13. 13 is our 5200. Then 12 is our 3837, and it is an AB. Oh, look at that pretty purple AB. That is beautiful. Let's zoom in a little bit. That is absolutely gorgeous. So then we have 3823, number 11. Number 10 is 3761. Oh, these are so pretty looking. I'm not seeing a lot of static either. Number 9 is 3078, a yellow. Number 8 is 922. Number 7 is 921. Number 6 is 918. Number 5 is 741. Number 4 is 444 AB. Really pretty. Number 3 is 350. Number 2 is 154. And number 1 is Forever Dust 152. That's what the ZG stands for. That stands for Forever Dust, which is their version of the mica dusted drills. All right, so let's go. We have all of our correct bags, so we can get rid of that. Let me grab the sticker sheet for this one. Where is J? J is right here. All right, so we had 13 colors. So let's go ahead and peel off our stickers. We can put that on there. And it looks like I have a leftover drill from before. Okay, I've got my little, isn't this adorable? This is from Black Dahlia Diamond Art. I unboxed this on my channel recently, this past Saturday actually. And isn't that so super cute? So that is going to be my trash pot for this event, or this kit, I should say. I'm going to be using all my Wickedly Witchy stuff. So I'll show you all my accessories in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and put these in here. So I've got that one. Number 2. The nice thing about these containers too is the fact that they've got a nice big surface. So these extra large stickers will fit really well. So this is our 154. And I like the fact that with the symbols here, 1 through 8 is 1 through 8. So you don't have to worry about number 1 being number 4, you know, or whatever on the legend. So that works out really well. You guys will have to let me know down below whether you do Halloween. Are you dressing up this year? What are your kids going as? Do you guys do like a family costume? I was laughing because my ex-husband, my kid's father, does a Halloween party every year. And Emily was home for the weekend, my daughter, for the Halloween party. And this was the first year in 25 years, because she just turned 25, that her and her brother did a, they matched for Halloween. She went as Wednesday and he was Pugsley. So it was really cute. She said there was somebody else there that was dressed as Wednesday, but she was dressed as Netflix Wednesday, Jenna Ortega, whereas Emily went as Old School Wednesday in costume. So it was, they would come up to each other and go, "Hi, Wednesday. Hi, Wednesday." You know, because they were both dressed as Wednesday. I was like, that's hilarious. So, and William got in on it, and he dressed as Pugsley. So I will ask them both if it is okay with them if I post a picture of them in their costumes. And if so, I will put it right here so that you can see my middle child and my youngest dressed up for Halloween. So if there is no picture there, it's because they said no. I respect their privacy, and I don't post pictures of them without their approval. So I think they'll say yes, but I'm just not positive. So, all right, we are moving right along. I've really got to take the time to scrape those other stickers off. I just don't really want to. And I don't use this often enough to warrant doing that. This system. But I just thought, for the way I'm thinking I'm going to work this, and I will share with you guys what I'm thinking to ease the kit up process. They all have very similar colors. DMCs are shared throughout a lot of these. So what I plan on doing is when I finish this one, I'll see which numbers match, which DMCs match, and then I will just replace the sticker if it has a different symbol. And then I don't have to quote unquote kit down, and I can just add the drills if need be and stuff to it to help, you know, take less time. Because I am planning on, I will be doing one of these a day, each day, to count down to, oops, I almost put the wrong one in there, to count down to Halloween. It's crazy, guys. It's almost Halloween. 10 days. 10 days. And the next thing you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving, and then it's going to be Christmas. It's crazy. Crazy talk. Crazy, crazy talk. All right, come on. There we go. Two more to go, and then this one will be kitted up. Once you get to 8, it changes to letters, but so far we are A, C, D. They don't do B, which I am very grateful for, so you don't have to worry about confusing that with number 8. And so this is E, and then we will have H. They skip F for symbols. And I'm sure that's so that it doesn't get confused with E if it doesn't print right. All right, we are all kitted up. So I can put these off to the side so I don't lose them. They're going back in the box. We can take our Ziplocs, I'm gonna put them back in the thing they came in so that we can keep the trash contained. Throw that away. And we are ready to get started. I am gonna go ahead and put, where did it go? I just had the, oh, I put it back in the thing. I am going to put, there is a little line around, so I am going to put some washi tape on it. I'm just going to use the dog bones that came with it. But what I'm using is, I am going to be using my Wickedly Witchy set for the event that I did. And then we've got our trinket tray, and then my lily pad with the witch hat on it. And I'm going to try out this tater tots. So this was a new to me shop. These are Lego bricks, but I'm going to put them in my Wickedly Witchy putty holder. I mean, I guess technically I wouldn't have to, but I want to use it. So we're going to put that to the side. That smells good. Does it say what it says? It's just called Lego Putty. I don't know what the smell is, but it's really, really pretty. So we're going to use that. I've got this. And let's use, I just unboxed this new pen. So we're going to give this one a shot. We're going to use this one. Isn't that beautiful? This was turned, and I got the blank from Vicki Peterson. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so we are going to go and we're going to push down, do the little wiggles. Oh, okay, that didn't work well. All right. The Lego brick is very thick. All right. It is not covering. This is my first time using this putty. So I have not used Tater Tots putty in the past. So this is a learning curve. Let's peel off all this extra. Some extra on the edges here. I'm going to use this in my single placer too, because I like using putty in my single placer. So I'm going to stick that down in there. Pull it off. I got a piece of dog hair in there. All right, that's gone. All right, we should be good there. So we're going to put this back in here. Maybe. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just having all oh, that's what the problem is. This is so thick that all right, I'm not gonna be able to put the lid on. So you know what? Even though I really want to use my Wickedly Witchy, we're gonna have to leave it in here. It's just this putty is, the brick is too thick. So it's higher than the putty holder. But that's okay. All right, so I've got my trash, I've got my putty. I have my lily pad. Is it wet? No. All right, I'm going to go wet my lily pad. I'll be right back. All right, so I wetted my sponge for my lily pad. That's in there. I'm just going to sit the lid on top of it to keep it from drying out. And we're going to pull off the plastic cover. And I am going to put some washi tape. Maybe. I've got to get my nails done, guys. The day I'm filming this, I'm hoping that I will be able to go tonight because my nails are in. It's been over a month since I've gotten my nails done, and they've grown out and they're in the way. I didn't notice before there are purple bones on here too, not just white on this washi. I didn't take notice of that before. Why do you put washi around the edge? You put washi around the edge because there's an overspill of glue, and this keeps your hand from getting in it. Dirt, dust. I literally have kits that I did very back early where around there it's like grayish brown from all the dust and dirt that got on it. So I am going to go ahead and work this up for day 1 countdown to Halloween. So stay tuned, enjoy the music while I diamond paint. All right, guys, I just want to throw this in here real quick. I did hear back from Jessica, the owner of Ever After. There is one set of the Capybara Halloween minis left. They are in Georgia. So if you were to place an order today, you could get it before, probably by the weekend, early next week. But there is only one available, and then this will no longer be available. It will be discontinued at this point in time. I did hear, though, that there's a Christmas mini set coming soon. So please make sure that you join the Facebook group for Ever After and stay tuned for upcoming announcements from there, because there is going to be a Christmas mini kit coming soon. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This one is finished. So day one of my countdown to Halloween is complete. I want to give a little feedback regarding this. I was able to multi-place some of the background. If you're watching me right now, you can see that I'm shifting a few of the drills because the symbol is showing behind them. Working on this reminded me of the Addison Lane kits that I work on that are round. And then they come with a frame. I did want to measure and see what the... So it is 10 centimeters wide, which equates to just shy of 4 inches. And then this way, it is 13 centimeters, which equates to a little more than 5. So you could do, I think, like a 4x6 frame and then just put a little bit of a mat around it, and that would work really well. This is so adorable. I love his little capybara hand coming up out of. He's got a little heart on there. I didn't notice that before. The glue is fantastic, guys. So much so that until I got some drills on it, I was actually having difficulty. I couldn't hold my tray because the canvas was moving around. I do know that there are some other company, another small shop that does minis sends a sticky pad that you put down and then you put on top so it doesn't move. The only problem with that for me is that the sticky pad is usually oval shaped and the whole kit doesn't fit on there, so I'm constantly having to pull it off and redo it. So I didn't do that this time. There are 2 ABs and a fairy dust in here. So as you can see, this whole purple of the dirt down here is an AB. The stars are an AB. Let me zoom in a little bit more. There we go. And then this pinkish color up here is all fairy dust. So that is a dust drill. Or forever dust. I'm sorry, that's what that's called. Oh, excuse me. Holy cow. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I thought it was funny. There's only 4 5200 drills and they're right there in the bone. But this turned out so absolutely adorable. So this was day one for me. Now, I used the Tater Tots putty. Guys, that putty was really good. It was very sticky. It worked really well. I had no trouble with the ABs because I was using my lily pad. So I just dipped my multi-placer or my single placer in there. For the most part, I single placed everything else minus the background. I did do a little bit here and there. Oh, excuse me again with the multi-placer. But it turned out so good. Turned out so good. And like I said, no problem with the tater tots. You might have seen I was having the struggle bus. So I paused for a moment and I went and I washed out my tray. I've used this tray many times and not had problems. These drills kept sticking fast to the tray. So I'm assuming it was some static. I went and rinsed it out. It did get better after that, but I was still having some issues with it getting stuck in here. So I'm assuming that is static from the drills. Oh my gosh, if I yawn one more time, I'm going to scream. So I was on the struggle bus there a little bit. Do I think that this would have been better let me zoom out again. In a square? Yeah, I do. the rounds are shifting occasionally, and then you can see part of the color of the symbol behind it. I think I would have preferred them to have been done in square as opposed to the round, but they are still super cute. Super, super cute. Turned out really well. Guys, I have a ton of drills left over. So as you can see, I mean, this is all ABs. Look at all those ABs I have left. I mean, there is plenty of drills with every color in here. None of them are short on drills. So I had plenty of drills to go through and go with. And so this turned out amazing, and I'm so excited. So day 1 of the countdown to Halloween has been completed. Now, I mentioned before about a special way that I was going to continue kitting these up. I'm going to share that with you now. All right, so I'm going to put that one to the side. And the next one that I'm going to do is, this should be I. Yes, so we're going to do I next. So I'm going to need these stickers here for I. Let me find the I bag. Oh, I think this is it. Is this it? Yep. Okay, so here we have the eye bag. All right, so now I already know, because I've shared with you guys, that the symbols are not all the same, and the drills are not all the same for the symbols. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see which drills are the same. So let's see. 3607, no. 970, no. 922, yes. Okay, so 922 is in this one as well. So that is bag number 10. Okay, so here's bag number 10. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull this sticker off, maybe. Oh, come on. I am just riding the struggle bus today, guys. Okay, you know what? I don't care. So we're going to pull out 922 because in this group, this one is C. So I'm going to pull out 922. And I'm going to open it, and I'm just going to add these drills. So now that one is all ready. I'm not going to put it back in there yet because I have other drills. So I just want to match them all up. Okay, 921. I have 921. So we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to pull up this sticker. There we go. See, that's how it was supposed to work the last time. But it just did not want to. And let's put, this is going to be symbol A this time around. And we're going to dump these down in here. All right. So that one is done. Oh, that's right. I'm putting them over here. All right, 918. I have a 918 here. Oop. There we go. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know, this was the whole point of putting washi tape on, but I am just having issues. All right, this was 918. So we're going to pull that one off. There is already a ton of 918 in here, but this is not a very big bag of them. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm beginning to think I need to go back to bed and start over. I'm just having the major struggle bus. All right, I just dropped a bag on the floor. Give me a second. I knocked it off with my arm. Okay, 742, no. 727, no. 553, no. 472, no. 351, no. 164, no. 152, fairy dust, yes. So, and that is a 1. So I don't need to pull this one off. I can just keep that sticker on there because it is the same symbol. So I've got my bag. And that one is good. All right, so we had 4 that I was able to do that with. The rest I will have to kit up separately. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, I only have 7 empty ones left so that I could have kept these in order or in there without using them. So I am going to have to dump some, or at least one of them to start with. So I'll look and see if I have a color that's only in this set and not in the others. And do that, and then that way I can save because I only need 1 more container to be able to match up these. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. So, and I will get the washi tape around this one, and then I will be set and ready for tomorrow. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today for this video. If you like the video, please hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below and let me know whether or not you are interested in these minis. Like I said, they still show up that you can put them in your cart. So go ahead and place your order for them. I do have a discount code. I'll put it right here on the screen, Dragonfly10, so that you can save 10% off every order you place with Ever After. I do not receive any type of compensation. No monetary, no store credit, no nothing. I just have it here to help you all out. All right, guys. If you liked my video and like my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is totally free. And as always, guys, remember that without the dark, we'd never get to see the stars. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. I will show all 10 on Halloween. All right, guys. Bye.